today I am back into YouTube. It's been a little bit. I haven't posted for a couple months. I've been rather busy with school and a bunch of other stuff. But the good news is I am back and I'm going to be making a couple videos. So I'm on summer vacation right now, so this should be a pretty fun couple of months. But the first video I'm going to be doing, however, is kind of an instructional video on running inaccuracies. So running inaccuracies being the accuracy of your gun when you're running. So, a lot of people complain that, oh, you slide. Oh, when you're running, it's hard to stop. However, today I'm just going to go over the best guns for running and gunning and the worst guns for running and gunning. So I'm just going to do the rifles and some of the other guns. So let's get right into it. So first, you guys can see the AK-47 Outlaws I scammed, legally got. But anyway, so pretty much this is the AK spray pattern when you're running. Yep. Yeah, so pretty much, let's say I was trying to hit that B. I have not hit that B once. Not once. I just didn't. So, as you can probably tell, AK, garbage. Never gonna use it. Now, since it's already on my sidearm, let's just test out the Glock, why not? So, I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna finish over there. See, so pretty much, the Glock, running and gunning, extremely accurate. Like, if you are pushing onto a site and you need to not stop running, or you don't have the time to sit down and spray, the Glock is definitely what you want to do. You want to just pull up, Glock them like you're in Brazil. There's a lot of people in this community that know about that. So let's test out the SG. A lot of people use the SG as an alternative to the AK because it's a little more powerful and has one tap potential, but they just don't use the scope. So I've never actually seen how it works when you're running, so let's test it out now. Yikes. Alright. It is actually even worse than the AK. It has just... I don't know if that actually hit that. It's still pretty horrible. I definitely wouldn't use this if I was pushing on a site. But let's take a look at the glow. Absolutely worse. Absolutely just terrible. See, for some players, they already aim like this, so this would just be natural for them. However, I just don't miss, so this is just something I'm just not used to. So Galil Strike. So pretty much all the rifles completely useless when you're running. However, when you take a look at some of the SMGs that have a little less damage but a higher fire rate, you see that a lot of them are really good running guns. So like the MAC-10 right here, extremely accurate. Like, say this was somebody's head right here, they're dead. You just dinked them 3-4 times right now, and there's just no way that they can survive that, no matter how much HP, even if they have 10,000 HP. Shout out to myself. But now let's take a look at some MP5. This, however, is the prime run and gun weapon that I've seen in many games. I just see people, they just be pulling up on a site like this. They just keep going, they don't stop, they just spray. This is just completely accurate. Honestly, it'll probably be nerfed soon, because the fact that you can peek onto a site like this, spraying and running and not stopping in order to kill somebody, because these are all body shots pretty much. These are all body or headshots. That's just broken in my opinion. So as the developer of the game, pretty much I believe that we're going to end up taking that into consideration for the next update. So let's take a look at the UMP. UMP, also rather accurate with the whole running and gunning bit. Actually, it's extremely accurate now that I look at it. So lastly, we're going to take a look at the SMG. Sorry if you guys can hear that phone in the background. It's kind of toxic, but P90. Demon within, good skin. It is one of the worst SMGs for running and gunning. You can kind of strafe with it, but it's not going to be your preferred, especially since it is rather pricey compared to the other ones. It's $2,350, whereas you can get a MP5 for $1,500. And the Tommy gun recently got a nerf, so it is definitely not as good as it used to be when it comes to terms of running and gunning, as the damage was nerfed entirely. So you see, you can still accurately run a gun, however, damage just Alright, moving on to the other, so pretty much the Nova XM, they have the same functionality, you know, running and gunning, they go straight. You don't really stop, you don't really spray because it's pump action, so we don't really need to go over that. But we can go over the M249. A lot of people think this is a throw weapon, and it entirely is, because as you can see, I'm aiming at the wall and not a single bullet has hit it, and I have actually hit the ground more than I have hit the wall. So yes, if you see someone using an M249, kick them from the server immediately. Okay, moving on. Now we're gonna see the MG42. A lot of people say this gun has one-tap potential, and it really does, so it's kind of weird. But let's take a look at the running gun potential. I feel like it's gonna be worse than the last gun, so. Yeah, I definitely am correct. Definitely correct. It has a huge mag too. Oh my god, that is horrible. I have not hit my target once. I've hit the floor once again more than I've hit the target. So, yep, that's definitely out of the question. So pretty much that's all the heavies. Pistols, this is an important one. As you can see, pistols, we've seen the Glock. Now let's take a look at the dualies. Dualies, extremely accurate pistols if you want to be pulling out to sight. And if you can aim for the head, they're actually extremely viable. A lot of people just say they're not. And I've seen dualies being used well on multiple occasions. And next, my personal favorite pistol, P250. It's just a beast, honestly. And if you tap in rapid fire succession, you just don't miss. It just goes exactly where you want it to go at all times. The Tech 9, same kind of principle as the P250, just kind of a extremely close-knit spray. And the Deagle. You will never hit anybody if you're running with this. Just never will. Unless you get lucky. You might get lucky and get a headshot eventually, but odds are you won't. So let's take a look at CT side now. So, you know, you pretty much have the same gun set over here, except for the MP9. MP9 is extremely good for running and gunning as well. And the AUG. The AUG, I've been seeing the AUG being used a lot more recently as an alternative to the AK, and it'd be because of the spray pattern, as you can see there. But running and gunning wise, it's almost as useless as the actual AK because of the reset time. Just don't use it. Pretty much is what I'm saying. Just don't. M4A1S. Garbage again. I mean, it has a pretty small magazine, so the odds of you hitting them while running is rather slim. You might as well stop if you're gonna waste that much ammo. And the M4A4 is pretty much the exact same principle as the last ones. So, and then the only differential here is the 5.7, which used to be broken and recently got a nerf. You can still run and gun entirely, however the damage is just taken off. So, and then just a little extra to the video, I'm going to show you guys my B-hops. And if you guys want to know how to B-hop, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you guys in the next video. But the next video I believe is going to be a Q&A, so make sure to leave your questions in the comments for me to answer next video. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day.